Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the 2022 Honda Pilot. For 2022, Honda got rid of the LX and EX trim, so the lowest trim is the EXL now, and then the special edition Elite, Touring, or Touring and Elite, and then the Black edition. And as I said, this one is the special edition, so I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this one has. Under the hood, they're going to be a 3.5 naturally aspirated V6 that is connected to a 9-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 280 horses and 262 pound-feet of torque, and the fuel economy numbers are 19 in the city, 26 highway, and 22 combined. Here is the Masabi sticker of this 2022 Honda Pilot. If you guys are interested in the standard features this one has, just go ahead and pause the video. And the price on this one with destination is $43,000. If you guys are curious about the color is called Platinum White, and honestly it looks very good on this Pilot. And the Pilot is aging very good. It's been around for a long time, and I think it does still look good. And this Platinum White looks very good with the gloss black grille this Pilot has. Coming to the front, not everything right here in the front is going to be LED. The daytime running light is LED, and it does have a really nice design to it. The low beam is LED, but the high beam is halogen, and the turn signal indicators are located right underneath the headlight housing, and they are halogen. I really wish they were LED. Fog lights are going to be LED, and they're located all the way in the bottom. I really like this plastic trim. It is finished in flat black or just plastic, and as I said, the grille is finished in gloss black. I think it does look good. Honda badge is nice and big, and it does have the sensor for Honda sensing inside of it. And in the bottom, this piece is finished in gloss black, and there's going to be an opening in the bottom, so basically a bottom grille. But I think this Honda Pilot is aging very good, but I think Honda is going to be changing the Pilot very soon. I think for 2023 Honda will be changing it. And as you guys see on the hood, there is very nice aggressive lines for a family SUV. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll show you the side view of this Pilot. Here is the side view of this Honda Pilot, and the side view looks very good. And if you guys want the black edition but you guys don't want to spend a lot of money, then definitely the special edition is the way to go, because it does have the black rims and it does have the gloss black grille. And as I said, the Honda Pilot is aging very good, even though it's been around for a really long time. For the rims, they are finished in gloss black. The size is 245 50 20s, and honestly those rims don't even look like they're 20s, but I really like the design on those rims. And they're going to be a sharp line that starts from the fender, and it basically fades away when it reaches the fuel door. And for the mirror, it is finished in white, but the bottom portion of it is finished in flat black. It does have a turn signal indicator, and the blind spot is located inside of this SUV. And the window trims are finished in chrome. If you get the black edition, I think it will make the window trims blacked out. And on the roof, there is some gloss black roof rails and a standard size sunroof. But let's go ahead and move to the back of this Pilot, and I'll show you how it looks like from the back. Here is the back of this Honda Pilot, and the back looks pretty good. There's going to be a spoiler up there. Third brake light is LED, and the wiper is located right there. Honda badge is finished in chrome, and right underneath it is the backup camera, and it does say special edition and all-wheel drive on the right, and on the left it does say Pilot. And for the tail lights, not everything right here in the back is LED, so the turn signal indicator is halogen, but the reverse and the running light, they're going to be LED, which is good. And in the bottom, they're going to be the reflectors, and this is finished in gloss black, and the bumper is finished in flat black. And I think the design overall looks pretty good in the back of this Honda Pilot. Here is a key. It does look good, has a really nice weight to it, and Honda is still using the older key on the new Civics. Honda did actually change the key, and it looks much better than this one, and they actually feel about the same weight, and I personally prefer the other one after seeing it. But anyways, they're going to be 5 binds on this key: lock, unlock, remote start, tailgate release, and a panic bind. To remote start the SUV, lock it once and then hold down the remote start button. It's going to flash 3 times telling you that it's on. But let's go ahead and open the tailgate. There are 3 ways to open the tailgate: one on the key, one on the tailgate, and one inside. lift gate opens a little bit on the slower side, and up there there's going to be a button to close the tailgate and a handle. And in the back there is a very good amount of space, and of course you could drop the seats down to be able to have more room in the back of this Pilot. Right here there's a good amount of storage place. I really wish it was a little bit deeper. And on the left, this is actually deeper, and it is bigger than the right storage place. 112 volt, there's going to be a tie down, and there's going to be a hanger right here. Let's go ahead and drop the seats down. It's very easy to do actually with one hand as well. And those back seats do actually recline, so for the people that are going to be sitting in the third row, you could actually recline the seats a little bit to the back, so the people are sitting in the third row, they are a little bit more comfortable. Underneath there is a very good amount of storage place. It is nice and deep, and it does say spare tire right here. I'm assuming this is to be able to access the spare tire to actually drop it down. And inside there is a very good amount of space. And let's go ahead and move inside this SUV, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. Here is the door panel, and the door panel looks alright. Honda does a great job with the materials. So this top portion right here is nice and soft. It does have this gray trim right here. The door handle feels nice and solid. Memory seats, this whole thing right here is nice and soft. The armrest is nice and soft as well. Good amount of storage place right here if you want to put something. Window switches and the door locks look good, and the front two are automatic up and down. This is plastic. There's going to be a reflector right here, an okay storage place in the bottom, another storage place right here, a little bit more here as well. So there's a good amount of storage place on the front door panel. Speaker in the bottom, and there are going to be two buttons, one for the tailgate and one for the fuel door. And inside, the seats are very comfortable, wrapped in leather, and they do have an armrest right there. And here are the seat controls. Of course, they're powered, and it does have lumbar support. And let's go ahead and move inside this Honda Pilot, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2022 Honda Pilot. This is a carryover, so nothing was changed right here inside. And the steering wheel is wrapped in leather. Design looks right. This is a family SUV, and it does have some gray stitching right here, some brushed aluminum underneath the buttons, and the buttons themselves are finished in flat black, and the surrounding is finished in gloss black. So a good combination of colors. And as I said, it is wrapped in leather, very thin. There is no 10 and 2 grip. And all the way to the left, there's going to be the volume control, a few controls to control that screen, back button, home button, voice command, and phone controls. And to the right is the cruise control, basically Honda sensing. And there is some paddle shifters right behind the steering wheel, a little bit on the cheaper side. Here is the headlight control with the turn signal controls and the fog light controls. And to the right is the wiper controls for the front and back. And behind that is the brightness for the interior of this Honda Pilot. Gauges look good, and they're going to be this screen in the middle. It will display the RPMs, and it will display a good amount of things, and it will display the car speed. To basically go back to the main menu, click home, and that will take you home. You could scroll up and down. There's a good amount of things: maintenance, settings, units, trip computer, the all-wheel drive torque, and on the left is the temperature for the SUV, and on the right is the fuel gauge. And right here on the left is the mirror controls, eco button. Does have there is the lane keep assist, the braking assist for Honda sensing, and the traction control. And here is the screen. It is an 8-inch screen. I think it does look very good, and it does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. And the system itself, it's nice and responsive. And let me go ahead and show you the backup camera. Backup camera resolution is okay. It does have 3 modes. It does have the wide, narrow, down, and it does have rear cross traffic. And I love the fact that the surrounding of the screen is finished in gloss black. There are going to be 3 touch sensitive buttons: home, back, and the brightness. Volume knob, but there is no tune knob. I really wish there was a tune knob. And right here is the emergency light button. It does have some brushed aluminum right here, some gloss black around the AC vents. Engine start stop looks good. It's located in a very good spot, and it's very easy to see sitting in the driver's seat. Climate controls are a little bit on the dated side. I really wish that Honda does something about this, because they've been using this for a really long time. You could control the rear climate from here, and it does have an auto function, and it does have a sync function. It's right here, and on, off, a little bit of storage place, 3-stage heated seats, and in the bottom there is 112 volt, 1 USB, and a wireless phone charger. But I really wish there was another USB, like a USB type C. And here is the shifter that will control the 10-speed automatic transmission in this Pilot. It does have the mode, the drive modes: normal, snow, mud, and sand. And here is the engine shut off. When you come to a complete stop, the engine will turn off to save some gas. This right here is finished in gray/brown. When the sun is shining on it, it does look like more like brown. It does have some brushed aluminum around the shifter. 2 cup holders, they're nice and big. And there is a massive storage place. This is very nice and sturdy, and you could definitely put something heavy here. Inside there is a ton of space, and there is 1 12 volt and 1 USB. And I really like the texture on this cover. And up here they're going to be the rear view mirror. It's almost frameless, and the size is very good. It does have 3 buttons right underneath it for the garage controls, and it does have the auto dimming function, which is this button right here. It does have halogen lights, and here is the sunroof control. It does have the switch for the door, for the lights. When the doors are open, the lights can stay off if you want to. And there is this mirror right here to see the people in the back, and then there is the glasses holder. And here is the sunroof. It is a standard size sunroof. And for the visor, very nice and soft. Honda always does a great job with the visors. They feel nice and solid, and they're padded. And inside there is 2 halogen lights and a good size mirror. For the back door panel, it does have the same design as the front, but this top portion right here is plastic. In the back, there's going to be a privacy screen, which is nice. Door handle feels the same as the front. This is going to be padded like the front. The armrest is nice and soft. Good amount of storage place. 2 cup holders, 1 small, 1 big. And they're going to be the window switch right there. Plastic in the bottom. And honestly, the bottom of this door is massive. I really wish that Honda made a good amount of storage place right here in the back door, because there is a tiny bit of storage place. Inside, the second row is nice and spacious. Very good amount of legroom and headroom. And this seat is actually moved to the back. There's going to be a button and a handle, and there's going to be a handle, actually a button right behind this seat. Inside there is an armrest with 2 cup holders. The armrest is very nice and soft, and this Pilot does have tri-climate control with 2 USBs all the way in the bottom, 2 AC vents, and that's how the front of this Honda Pilot looks like. So the handle is only to drop the back portion of the seat down, and the button is to move the seat to the front and drop it down a little bit to be able to get into the third row. And third row has a good amount of space. There's going to be a AC vent right there, cup holders, and actually I could show you this right here. Here is the cup holders / storage places, and there's a good amount of headroom for the third row. Legroom is very tight back there, and even the second row doesn't really have that much of space. And here is the button that I'm talking about. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2022 Honda Pilot. I would like to thank Tim and Executive Honda here in Wallingford, Connecticut for providing me this special edition Honda Pilot. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put their information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and as always, I'll see you next time.